Welcome back, my Batmobile fans, and I am your host, the Hot Wheels Batmobile guy. And today, we're going to look at something a little special today. I know this isn't Hot Wheels, but this is a company called Ertl, which actually been around for several years. They were known for their farm diecast vehicles, but in 1989, they introduced the Batman line to promote the movie. So let's take a look at and see what was basically included in that line. So we have a variety of different types of vehicles, as you can see here, from a 164 to uh, a one. This is what is this 184th scale to a 150th scale with the Joker van and the Batwing and the Batmobile. But this came out, of course, like I said, in '89, and here is the artwork. And ironically, there was two card variants of this. So a great treat for you guys here. As you can see, this is the non-face. This is the face one. This car was really before the Hot Wheels line even came out with this type of variation of the '89 Batmobile. Again, these were manufactured in 1989. Here is the card back of it. Very nice. I do like these. And these were actually diecast. Full diecast top, a plastic, as you can see the Ertl there on the bottom. But these were rubberized. Well, actually, these weren't rubberized wheels, but very nice wheels in itself. I like this model. The only thing that I did was they actually put the Batmobile, the Batman symbol on top, which, of course, if you find these loose, you'll know that these were Ertls, if you will. And here's a loose model that I have here on that vehicle there. So very heavy die cast. You can see the Batmobile there. Here is the bottom of the vehicle there. You see the stamp date '89. You've got the Ertl company logo on the bottom. Very nice. And here is the other one as well. Same rendition of that model. So you go toward, if you look at the other one, the 150th, or it could be about 150th. This is the full version of this vehicle, a bigger version. As you can see, here is the scale on this one to this one. Very nice. I do have this. I don't have this one loose. This is actually of course, sealed edition of this, but very nice. Here is the back, and it showed you what comes in the line of the Batman Ertl. And actually, this is a 1/43rd scale. I get confused on these sometimes. So these are 1/43rd scale of the bigger vehicles. And these are the 1/28th, which I'll show in just a second. Here is the Batwing, which is very nice. These are getting harder and harder to come by. On eBay, you can probably get this for about maybe $50 to $60. Depending on who's selling this, but very nice. And this is quite heavy. I mean, you're looking like a paperweight here of the die cast, the true die cast in itself on this. And it kind of showed you the cutout that you can collect if you were a kid in the time of the Ertl, the Batwing on this particular one. Very nice and very, like I said, very heavy. And if you look inside, you see the little Batman figure actually in the vehicle. I'm trying to get it closer to show you guys, but he's right there. You see him, his little head. That's like in the movie. So very nice. Here is the Joker van on the line, the 1/43rd scale. Very nice. I do like this. This again heavy. This is a brick. This is really a brick on this, but very nice. As you can see, these were a lot of these were purchased from the old school farm and fleet, which I don't know. I got these many years ago online, so I don't know where they originally came from, what state, but I'm pretty sure some say Woolworths, some say farm and fleet. So There's the history of that. And here's the back, the Joker van, which was just like in the movie there. So that's cool. And you have the smaller ones. Again, each you would think these are die-cast metal, and some form of fashion, but these are smaller vehicles for the little play sets if you want. But it looks just like the bigger versions of that I showed you, but these are just a small versions of that. So here is the tech spec on the Batmobile here as well. Very nice. Again, these were some very fantastic vehicles for 1989. And here's a special one I want to show you is I found this maybe about 15, 20 years ago. This is a special edition Batmobile, and I did some research, and I've found out that these were given to the employees of Ertl at the time during this production run here, and when it basically was defunct. So as you can see here, it says here special edition 1989, and it's got on the actual car itself here. Well, here, special edition 1989, and the Batmobile symbol as well. And this is actually an unpunched card. So this was never, ever in retail. These were given to employees of Ertl, which I think that I bought it from an employee of Ertl, and he didn't really care to part with it. So I bought it for almost nothing. But these are valued anywhere between $500 to maybe $1,000, and only about 1,100 of these were actually made, as what I found out doing my own research on that vehicle. So if you happen to come across that kind of vehicle, I would pick it up for your collection. Very, very nice. It is quite different. It is, of course, it's not perfect. I mean, the car is perfect, but the bubble's not perfect there. It looks, but it's still a nice piece to have for your collection. Again, those were a limited run of 1,100. And again, if you can get those, get this and buy it for a little bit of nothing, I would. So there you have it. So this is a special video for the Ertl company of Batman diecast models. Hope you enjoy it. I'll do more of these special ones as I'm gearing up to do for you guys the play sets of Batmobiles of Hot Wheels. So thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Does any of you guys have these sealed or loose? And just take care, and I will see you guys next time.